Covering Democracy 2012, there is a little more than a month left until the elections. Today, voters came out to get information about local candidates in a candidate forum in Delray Beach. News Channel 5's Ryan Calhoun was there and has more on the event.
Good evening. Well, things just wrapped up here at this candidate forum where voters got a chance to hear from many different candidates in local elections, getting a chance to actually hear some of their answers to many of the issues that they will be dealing with if they're elected.
The next question, I think, goes back to Dina Keeper.
News Channel 5 legal analyst Michelle Suskauer asked the questions, and one by one, the candidates answered.
I think it's so important that a forum like this is presented to allow us all to gain more knowledge.
In front of a crowd of a few dozen people, candidates running for the state Senate, the State House Representatives, County Commission, and State Attorney's Office all voiced why they should be elected.
I really thought that the state attorney's debate was the best. It was very informative, and I liked all of them, and it's hard to make a decision.
Bonnie Heimowitz of Delray Beach says one issue that's important to her is making sure the new elect has experienced prosecutors.
You need experience, and I've been in courtrooms, I've served on juries 3 times, and I've found that if the prosecutor wasn't experienced, then they didn't do a good job.
Getting to hear from each candidate, answer specific questions is what the Women's Alliance for Political Awareness wanted by hosting this forum.
A lot of times what we find, especially with presidential elections, is that the people, because they're not familiar with the local candidates, the state candidates, they just tend to vote the top of the ticket.
With such a large ballot, the group hopes this helps narrow it down for voters. The voters here say it does.
Things that I expected to hear were jobs, 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 of course. And the issues that were addressed today are issues that I wasn't surprised by any of them. I just needed to know how they felt about them.
Now that they've had a chance to hear from many of these different candidates, now it's time to vote. Early voting gets started on October 27th. I'm Ryan Calhoun, WPTV, News Channel 5.